This video is sponsored by Deep Cut Studios. For a wide range of fantastic gaming resources such as battle mats, dice trays and pre-painted bases, check out the description below. Hi guys, welcome back to our Malifaux Masters Breakdown, where we showcase the factions and personalities vying for soulstones and dominance in the Broken City. Today's episode focuses on the chilling Arcanist master Rasputina, who excels at controlling the battlefield with her December keyword. Rasputina's main mechanic revolves around the use of ice pillars, which are huge blocking markers that can create choke points and impassable pathways on the battlefield. These pillars also function as a way to drain your opponents of their resources and efficiency, while also acting as towers for Rasputina to arc her magic attacks through. Additionally, the December keyword features a myriad of ways to put out the slow condition on its enemies due to the common chill tome trigger that features across their cards. By reducing your opponent's AP, your models can ensure that they remain trapped within the confines of your pillars for longer as you work towards your objectives. Finally, many models in the December keyword also feature the Demise Frozen Heart ability, meaning that upon death, they too transform into an ice pillar, further adding to the frustration of the opponent who must either destroy or move around them. As one might expect, Rasputina is the main engine for putting out ice pillars to be used by the crew, thanks to her ability of the same name that comes with a double tome trigger to create 2 markers within a 12-inch range. The Harsh Winter ability encourages you to place markers near opposing forces, who must then decide whether they want to discard a card or gain the slow condition when they activate. Raspi's Ice Mirror ability allows her to draw a line of sight for her non-melee actions through any of the pillars nearby, though it does come with the important caveat of limiting your triggers unless you discard a card first. The Ice Mistress is also able to remove pillars next to her to negate damage from attacks, meaning that it's often valuable to keep one close. Her ruthless attacks are excellent at putting out the slow condition, with some additional staggered to slow down any opposing advances. Rasputina is accompanied by her vicious totem, the Wendigo, a creature that is able to mimic her ranged abilities thanks to its December's pawn tactical action. The beast is also valuable as a portable ice pillar for Rasputina to use for her attacks thanks to its Frozen Conduit ability. Finally, the Wendigo also offers some level of activation control with its companion ability, which allows it to jump ahead of the queue if a friendly model ends its activation within 6 inches of it. Interestingly, the followers of December only have access to a single henchman within their keyword, in the form of the mighty Snowstorm, a hulking support piece that is also capable of dishing out heavy damage in the late game. Its most dangerous ability is the Ice Tornado Shockwave attack, which can either give 2 damage after a challenging Move 13 duel, or push your own models 3 inches. Given the ram trigger Cataclysm to place a second Shockwave marker, this can lead to some substantial damage or out of activation movement. For this reason, you can expect the Snowstorm to sit at the heart of the December crew, who can also benefit from a 3-inch protective aura against range attack damage. Rasputina's forces make up for their single henchman with an excellent variety of their enforcer options, with the Blessed of December providing a valuable scheme option thanks to its leap and deadly pursuit abilities, allowing it to get across the board rapidly to score you points. It's by no means weak and brings a potent attack with its ferocious claws, meaning that it's just as efficient at hunting down enemy scheme runners that have escaped the main prison of your ice pillars, especially with the range of excellent triggers that deal even more damage. Alternatively, you might consider the Ice Golem as your enforcer of choice, swapping maneuverability for survival and raw damage output thanks to its min 3 damage attack that can be augmented even further when close to an ice pillar. The Golem features the always excellent Flurry ability to potentially attack 3 times in a turn, and can even exchange ice pillars for a health refill if the enemies are able to penetrate its 2 points of armor and hefty 9 wounds. The Ice Golem is a straightforward beat stick, so you could expect it to be facing off against other high value models right in the centre of battle. As you might expect, alongside the Ice Golem comes the first of December's minion options in the Ice Gamin, a versatile 4 soulstone model that has an interesting ability to give already slow models a point of damage if they would gain the condition again, making your triggers even more efficient should your deck be high on tome flipping. Aside from this, the Gamin also offers 2 average attack actions that can be used to harass enemy forces and fish for additional damage and slow on key opposing pieces, meaning that you can really stack up hard flips as the game goes on. If it's something more punchy that you're looking for, Rasputina also has access to the vicious Hawkcat, a great late turn damage dealer that can gain positive flips when it's attacking a victim that is within 2 inches of an ice pillar. At move 6, with stealth and manipulative, the kitty also makes an effective scheme runner on the opposite wing to the Blessed of December, where it can harass the flanks and place critical scheme markers to get you those key points. Speaking of scheming, for 6 soulstones you can hire a shared performer in the form of the enchanting Ice Dancer, whose lightning quick speed is enhanced by the ice pillars placed by Rasputina. Ice Path allows the dancer to push 8 inches towards nearby markers, while Ice Skating means that you also have the option of moving pillars that you've already freely passed through, allowing you to do some repositioning should the terms of battle change. Finally, thanks to Don't Mind Me and Butterfly Jump, the dancers are able to conduct close-range scheming in the thick of the fight before bouncing far away when retaliation inevitably comes. Next up we have the December Acolyte, a 7 soulstone investment that acts as an advanced sniper thanks to its From the Shadows advanced deployment. The Acolyte has a powerful ranged attack in its harpoon gun, which deals solid damage along with a range of repositioning effects both on the attack and its triggers. This minion is often a good choice for an early activation, where it can also use its Tools for the Job ability to grab any high cards that you might have cheated for turn initiative, making your hand stronger. Finally, we have perhaps December's best known minion in the Silent One, a potent magic user that is able to use soulstones and ice pillars for their attacks just like their master. The Silent One offers supplementary marker creation alongside an 8-inch range healing ability that can spill to nearby models with a tome trigger. The versatility of the Silent One often means that they can pop up anywhere behind the front lines, activating when needed to facilitate your bigger actions later on in the turn. The main strength of the December keyword is its ability to drain the efficiency and options available to opposing forces, making them waste AP to either destroy your markers or walk around them. Rasputina's Harsh Winter is an effective deterrent at keeping enemies from wanting to activate near your ice pillars, giving you freedom to blast them from afar while your minions make more efficient gains. Scheme pools that favour isolating limited targets offer great opportunity for Rasputina to score effectively, as do those that look for territorial gain where you can effectively deny your opponent with your ice pillars. However, strategies that force more of a direct brawl or scrum can be problematic for the December crew, as are summoners who can weather the storm by adding in cannon fodder of their own as battles continue. A key area to note is that Rasputina requires a plan for players to execute in later turns, once battle lines have been drawn and pillars placed. The Master herself can be very card hungry due to her Ice Mirror cost for triggers, meaning that you may need to let some attacks go later in the turn rather than being able to cheat if you've lost those cards. If you find yourself facing against the December crew, consider loading up on models that have placement mechanics that can push past the pillars and to the squishy targets behind. Rasputina may seem strong at range, but her defense and movement of 4 mean that she will struggle to deal with high damage incorporeal or leaping models. Finally, some factions are even lucky enough to have access to remote marker removal, meaning certain tech picks can pay off massively should you find yourself caught in the ice cage. Finally, here's an example list for you to try out should you want to give Rasputina a run out on the table. Use your Master and the pair of Silent Ones to anchor the rear of your forces, while the Ice Golem and the Snowstorm form a tanky vanguard. The core should focus on limiting enemy movement and blasting from afar, while the Blessed of December and Ice Dancer score you schemes from the flanks. Once the enemy have reached your battle lines, use your shockwaves and slow triggers to force a battle of attrition, healing when needing and keeping Raspy herself safe from the big damage dealers at the back. So that brings us to the end of this Malifaux Master breakdown. We hope it's been useful in giving you a snapshot of its crew and their mechanics. For more talk about Malifaux and its masters, why not check out our podcast The Harlefaux Show, where we break down each keyword and why you should play it. Alternatively, we have a wealth of beginner-friendly battle reports here on the channel that guide players through every flip and decision. Whichever you choose, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, folks. Hi guys, thank you very much for watching our content. It means the world to us. If you'd like to see some more videos, they should be over here. And if you'd like to support our channel, keep these lights on. You can find links to our Patreon and merchandise in the description below. See you later.